Hey gang, what's up? Welcome back here to another edition of Intuitive Angling, and really appreciate you guys making a little time out of your day to check the video out. And for you guys that are fishing the Lake of the Ozarks Big Bass Bash next week, this video is one you're going to want to watch, because in today's video, guys, I'm going to show you the exact bait that I caught a 7 pound 3 ounce bass at Lake of the Ozarks this past Monday there. I'm going to tell you how I caught it. So maybe it'll help you guys, win that $100,000 in the Big Bass Bash. So we're going to get into that. Before we get started, guys, I just want to remind everybody, anyone out there interested in booking an on-the-water lesson with me this fall or winter, you can do that by just shooting me a message at my Facebook page, Randy Blockett Professional Angler, and I can give you all the details for that. Okay, guys, what I'm going to do, the last day of practice for I was fishing the Toyota Series tournament at Lake of the Ozarks all week. You guys have been following, if you guys have been following the stories that I put out this week, the videos, and last day of practice, which was Wednesday, I caught a 7 pound 3 ounce bass, the one that you can see in the thumbnail of this video. And this is what I caught it on here, guys. One of my Blockett old school jigs in the green with chartreuse color, which is sort of an unusual color. And I matched it up with a Zoom Super Chunk, a green pumpkin Zoom Super Chunk. Now, this is sort of it's a big bait. It's like 5 inches long, pretty much. And so looks like a large, big bass bait, which it is. I've caught a ton of big fish on the same type of setup. But to be honest with you guys, this is one of the first times, or is the first time, I used this exact color combination at Lake of the Ozarks, and I caught a bunch of fish on it last week. Also, I'll put the Baitworks link in the description. If you guys you can order this exact jig at Baitworks if you guys want to get some for that tournament. So anyway, let's describe a little bit what I was doing here. The key on this, what I found was I had to have the right combination of water clarity and cover. Now, the water clarity that I had to have was like probably around a foot of visibility. And I caught these fish up the river above the hurricane deck at Lake of the Ozarks. Anywhere that I could find water visibility of about a foot or so, this pattern would work. And what I was doing, which is the key to this pattern, is I was fishing boat docks, but the big fish were set up on one spot. They were set up on the floats of the walkways, not the floats of the dock. So in other words, some docks have them, some of them don't, but if you can find a boat dock that on the walkway down there, usually a longer walkway, there's one of those big black floats on there. These fish were in that shallow water hiding underneath those floats, and most of the water was anywhere between 2 to 3 feet deep. It was pretty shallow on that. You could catch a few around the docks, but that big fish came when I pitched this thing underneath the cables back into the shade of one of those floats and caught it on that. Now, guys, a 7 pound 3 ounce bass is going to win you the big $100,000 at Ozarks. And a lot of people think you got to throw big glide baits and giant swim baits for them like that, but hey, there it is. That produced the giant right there that would have won $100,000 just last week. So one of the things, just go try running that pattern. There's a lot of docks that follow that description, and it's just a matter of timing. It's a matter of being there at the time of the day those big fish tuck up underneath there, which is the mid part of the day. You're not going to get many bites if there's shade or all around, or it's low light conditions. You need to have some type of a sunny day, or even like a partly cloudy day, but anywhere between like 10:30 till 2 o'clock in the afternoon, where those fish are tucking up underneath the shade. And I fished it. I got it on 25 pound test Seaguar and Vizex line. You see, this is the exact jig. You can see I flipped it against so many rocks, a little bit of the paints came off there last week. But 25 pound test Seaguar and Vizex, and my Mega Bass Alkalies flipping stick, which is this is the combination I used right here. I just took it out of the rod locker of the boat to catch them on last week. But anyway, guys, give it a try. I hope it helps out. Maybe somebody can catch a $100,000 bass on the old school jig and probably help me sell a few more jigs. So anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys later.